One of the biggest challenges that education in Africa faces today is a lack of well-trained and qualified teachers. According to the World Bank, in 2010, 52% of Ghanaian primary teachers remained untrained. It is estimated that approximately 1,700 public schools, particularly those located within deprived districts, have no trained teachers at all. In Ghana, teachers are only given one training session a year.
So today's topic is on forms of energy.
The bicycle from like the blue sign.
So what is the function of the mouth? Since so you know that you put, when you are eating, you put the food into your mouth, you have the teeth there, you chew the food, and then it passes through your gullet into your stomach.
It is in light of this that the Varkey Foundation first introduced the MG Cubed project. MG Cubed, Making Ghanaian Girls Great project, which started in May 2014 and is ongoing till April 2017. This project received funding from the UK Department for International Development Girls Education Challenge. MG Cubed provides classrooms in 72 government schools with live interactive distance learning from highly trained teachers in Accra through a satellite link via solar-powered computers and projectors, enabling live sessions to be broadcast directly into schools in deprived districts to marginalized children. The MG Cubed program is delivered in Nkwanta South and KJB districts in the Volta region and Adan East, Adan West, Ningo Pram and Shai Osudoku districts in the Greater Accra region. Train for Tomorrow has been inspired by the Varkey Foundation Making Ghanaian Girls Great project. The Train for Tomorrow project, which is a Varkey Foundation project, will train up to 5,000 teachers in Ghana over 2 years, and this is as a result of a $2 million grant from Dubai Cares. The project will be the first dedicated teacher training program in Africa to make use of satellite-enabled schools, solar-powered computer hardware, and an interactive live feed inside the classroom, enabling high-quality two-way interactive training to be delivered at regular intervals on a large scale. This is a major departure from the standard once-a-year face-to-face training model typically deployed. To train teachers to improve the quality of teaching, the training sessions will particularly focus on student-centered learning and modern teaching methods such as group work, critical discussion, and analysis. The sessions also have a real focus on positive and equitable teaching environments, including understanding how to address issues affecting female students to ensure that teachers make a difference to marginalized girls in the region.
The program is an instructional leadership program because in every single school we train 2 people who become the leaders of professional development within their school. It's a kind of catch-all term. Sometimes, or often, they're head teachers or deputy heads, but sometimes they're curriculum leaders or somebody who has a particular interest in teacher professional development. So they don't all have the same job title. So to differentiate them, they become our instructional leaders.
From a teachings TV studio in Accra, a local master trainer will broadcast live and interactive 3-hour sessions every fortnight to over 400 head teachers and deputy head teachers through 40 satellite-enabled schools in the eastern region of Ghana.
With the first person with a marker, you write your word, then you pass on the marker to the next person. Dear instructional leaders, please, you are going to take over from us and supervise this energizer. You have 3 minutes, please start now.
The Municipal Director of Education for Birim Central Municipality, Fred Herbert Paul, talks about the impact of the Train for Tomorrow project on both teachers and students.
Basically, the project activities entail the training of teachers, as we have seen in the classroom. So they train teachers who we call instructional leaders, and these teachers are head teachers and their assistants. So they are being given some specific trainings so that when they go back to their schools, they can use the methods that they have been taught here to train their own teachers and other surrounding school teachers so that they can also implement whatever they learned here in their schools. The impact, when you go to our traditional classrooms, you realize that it is only the teacher who stands in front of the pupils and is the reservoir of knowledge, and is only teacher-centered education that was being done. With this sort of training and what we are doing now, you will realize that the school pupils are actually involved in the classroom activities. So the activities that are going on in the classrooms now are more pupils or children-centered than teacher-centered education. And then you also realize that for now, it is not only the teachers who are just pouring knowledge. The children get involved, and then they put them in groups. They share ideas and finally come out with their own perspectives and their views. So that the teacher acts as a facilitator, not as a lecturer.
These head teachers and deputy head teachers will then cascade the training to approximately 10 teachers each within their own schools in between each fortnight session, bringing the total number of trained teachers up to 4,000 within the first year. Head teachers and teachers from various schools share their experiences.
With the introduction of Train for Tomorrow, classes are more lovely. Kids enjoy learning. Learning is made fun for them to enjoy.
At first, the teachers were imparting knowledge, we are forcing the children to learn. Now the children are to learn at their own time. They create their own corner of learning, anything, playing, anything. At first, we don't allow the children to play, neither to tap knowledge from their friends. When they started tapping, we feel they are copying. But now they are allowed to move, do anything at all on their own, and they feel free in the classroom.
In fact, I've liked the program since the very day I joined it, because it has improved upon my teaching skills. When I go back to my school, what happens over there is that genes of being a formal, disciplined, strict school classroom has been broken. This time everybody is expressing him or herself, they are teaching each other. So it means when you go there, especially the energizer, anytime you introduce it, they are yearning to learn more. So I think it has helped, and it's also helped.
Clearly, both MG Cubed and Train for Tomorrow projects is not only equipping teachers with good learning and communication skills, but also with computer literacy, presentation and coordinating skills as well. The facilitators talk about the project and its impacts on their lives.
We deliver we broadcast lesson day to day to the schools that are connected to us in the Accra studio. So live lessons, we make sure that lessons are delivered successfully, and we also in charge of troubleshooting measures, that if there are issues in the client aid, we make sure that those are sorted out before lesson starts. And also in here in Accra studio as well, we make sure that our network are up and running. And also administratively, we collect data for day-to-day lesson delivery.
As a teacher, I believe that now I have more knowledge as to how to deal with learners in the classroom, and I have an additional knowledge of, if I may say, teaching elderly people. That is, when it comes to pedagogy, learners, students in the classroom, I have the skills. When it comes to training adults or teaching adults, that is andragogy, I have the skills as well. I always tell my colleague and the other teachers around, and even outside, that if I'm to go back to the classroom, I believe I will be the next best teacher. That is the national best teacher. Dear teachers, we are encouraging you to always share learning objectives with your learners. You can do this by calling on any of them to read out the learning objectives. You can also write them on the board, that is a corner of your board.
Based on the success of this pilot project, there is huge potential to continue using the infrastructure to train 1,000 more teachers in Ghana and beyond, making it a sustainable solution. Teachers really do matter.
That's all.